Today is the day that we push publish on our blog post. So I just want to walk you through really quickly everything that we've talked about for the last 18 videos so that you can remember everything that goes into this process. Now, if you're on WordPress, you can use a plugin that will double check some of these things for you. So I'll show you that in a minute. If you don't want to figure out your own checklist, I'll include a link to a checklist right below this. So if you're already on the email list for this series, it'll be included below. If you're still watching on YouTube, it's in my SEO starter kit. It's like page 13 of the SEO starter kit. So you don't need to make your own checklist right now. I have it for you in many different places, but here's what we've done so far to make sure that we know exactly that this blog post will help us show up in SEO. So the first thing that we did is we identified our ideal client, which makes a huge difference in making sure that we're solving one problem for one person, not trying to solve all the problems for all the people. We thought about all of the different ways that we can help that person and selected a topic. We looked at the search engine results for that topic to see what exact keywords people are looking for. We looked at the autocomplete. The people also asked the related content, and then we pulled open keywords everywhere to know the exact phrases that people are looking for word by word and know how many people are looking for that and how many people have looked for that over the past 12 months and found the average, but also see the trends. We selected some different keywords in that keyword cluster, and then we started to turn it into an outline. We wrote our SFD. I'm not going to swear in too many YouTube videos because you can get penalized for that, but our SFD. We took a little break to install our Google Analytics, which I'll talk about in the next set of videos. We made sure that different synonym keywords are sprinkled throughout our body text. We wrote our subheadings and included keywords in our subheadings. We uploaded our images and made sure that our file names and our alt text also had some of those keywords and made it clear to Google what those are about for Google image search. We wrote our SEO title, our permalink, our meta description. We did internal linking, we did external linking. We checked our accessibility on the Hemingway app. We included an awesome call to action, and now we're here. We are ready to publish. So let me also run you through what this looks like on Yoast, and then we'll be ready to go. So if you're on Yoast, again, if you're not on WordPress, you may have to just print out a checklist and move through line by line, throw it into Asana or Trello so you can double check everything. If you are, in fact, I'll throw my Trello board that does that for you in underneath this too. I'll just give you everything that I've got here. And if you do have one of these plugins, it doesn't have to be the Yoast plugin. I actually prefer the Rank Math plugin, so I'll link to my video about why I like that one better, but I'm here in Yoast because it's the most popular, so I'll show you guys here. So you can see here on my sidebar, I've got the SEO analysis. I didn't include all the changes that I made in Hemingway yet, so it does still have a couple readability issues. We want to make this as readable as possible. I've got my keyword here, which is how long does SEO take? It says I should probably include some more of my keywords in my subheadings. I changed out when I used this before. It says that my key phrase isn't exactly the same in the title, which whatever, it's close enough. It's a really long tail keyword and I shouldn't need to include the exact same phrase in all the places. So chill out, Yoast. Not all these need to be green. Again, Yoast does not actually talk to Google. Yoast is just reminding you of these best practices. It's just a tool. It's not a strategy. I've got a whole video about Yoast, which I'll also link to here about how Yoast is not the end all be all of your social media or your SEO strategy. I've got good outbound links. So I have this industry standard one. I have great inbound links. So if you scroll down, you can see all the different places in green that I talk about things that I already have talked about on this website. I have the key phrase in the introduction, and it's a good key phrase length, and it's found 15 times throughout the blog post, which is not every sentence, but it is based on 1,000 words. If this phrase shows up 15 times, it's like 1%, right? It's in the meta description. The meta description length is good. The text is 1,000 words, which is good. The SEO title width is good, and the key phrase is in the slug. So again, Yoast is just going through and giving you the same checklist that I am and giving you little metrics throughout the process. If you don't have every green light, that doesn't mean you're wrong. It means Yoast is a tool that tells you the best practices, but you need to make sure that this is something that your people want to read. So go ahead, press publish, share it with me in the comments below this video, because I would love to see the video that you've been, or the YouTube, or the blog post that you've been working on for the last 19 videos. We are here. We hit publish. This is awesome, and I am proud of you.